Thorpe Avenue in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Why would it be such a place? Well, it happens that one of Holyoke's favorite authors, Mary Doyle Curran, was born at 7 Thorpe, which is in the background here. And we're going to talk about her book. And I made a tour last year about her book, written in 1940 and published. And she had written a book called The Parish in the Hill. And the parish was the St. Jerome's Church parish, and the hill was the Highlands. She was born up here in the Highlands, but her parents were born down in downtown Holyoke, and her grandfather was born in Ireland. So she was third generation Irish. And she described the life in Holyoke and how it changed through the years. And what we're going to do is I wrote a tour with 10 stops. 8 of the stops were already previous tour stops that I recombined into this tour. So they're all gridded out on the page that she has. And there's only 2 stops I have to tell you about. And this is one of them. So I'll get out of the way. And this is her beautiful 7 Thorpe Avenue residence for 10 years and birthplace. She was born right inside here. Again, her name when the birth was Mary Doyle, and we're going to go visit some of her businesses, and I'll point out the school route she took, real positive. All right, so we came off of 7 Thorpe Street backwards, and we come out now to what's called Highland Hardware and Bike Shop. It used to be called Highland Variety Store in 1946. It was started by the parents of the present owner. And it was actually started across the street, our back. We're facing into the modern building that is now apartments on the upper 2 floors and then stores on the bottom 2 floors. Now, Mary Doyle in her youth used to come out here. She describes this very much in her wonderful stories. And she and her brothers would come out here. She had older brothers and younger brothers, and she loved to frequent the neighborhood. There was in places a pastry shop and other shops that she would come here. Now, she also went to a luncheon, and luncheon was behind us. We'll briefly show you that. It's still luncheon kind of material, donut shops, coffee shops, breakfast shop. It used to be called Lucchini's back in the 1920s and 30s, and that's gone. But she used to come out here quite a bit. Now, the last thing she always loved to do was walk to school, but not by the roads. She would walk to school down this alleyway that you see across the street. This would lead on to Lincoln Street, where there you would find the Highlands Grammar School. It's not there anymore, it's now Kennedy Park, but she said she would come here. Now, one thing she wrote in the book is that she would come here to slide too, because she could slide from here down to her school. I know she was not telling the truth, because if you look at it, it's a flat area. So she embellished her novel. Remember, it might be about her life, but it was all fiction. All right, so thank you for even taking this wonderful tour.